Alright, what is going on YouTube? So today we're going to be dropping the fuel tank on the 96 12 valve, and the reason for that being is we're going to look at the factory sending unit, because when I turn this on I'm not getting any reading and I just put 30 gallons in it. Also, after a second my fuel light comes on, so basically saying that it's empty on fuel. It only does it when I'm running, and I'm not going to run the truck right this immediate second because I have my Mini-Me in the garage with me, as you can see. In his little swing with his fan, chilling, you know, having the time of his life, sleeping. But yeah, so we're going to do that. Now for this, I did just fill my tank up, so it's going to be kind of a bitch. But I'm going to use some jacks and some ratchet straps to hold the tank up. Then I'm going to drop the tank just enough to pull that sending unit out and kind of see where it goes from there. But you guys will get a video of that today, so if you're looking to replace your sending unit so you can have your fuel gauge, this is about how you would do it for, you know, any backyard mechanics out there, any DIYers or anything like that. So just stay tuned for that. Also, just a little heads up, I got a new, tags here. I had to be this asshole, had to have the custom offset sticker, but I did mine in a two-tone with maroon and white to match the maroon of the traction bars, and then my other design, which is on my merch shirts, if anybody is interested, right there. Alrighty, well, let's get to it. Alright, so what is going on YouTube? We're under the truck. We actually have two safety straps here hooked up because this tank's pretty heavy. But there's a bolt up here, don't know, there you go on the strap. It's a 5/8. There's one there, and there's one right there. We're gonna be taking those out and dropping it. We're gonna use the jack to try to bounce down to where these ratchet straps are so I don't fucking get hit in the face or anything crazy like that. And then we're gonna try to just work it out through the top without having to drop the tank on the ground. If not, we'll loosen these straps up, and then we'll make it go a little bit lower, and then we'll try to use the ratchet straps to actually raise it. I do have a friend coming over, but he's currently at work, so whenever he gets off, he'll be over here. But that's gonna be the idea. That's what we're shooting for, at least, to do with this, so we can work that top. Under some further examination, we think that it's actually just the sending unit is just cockeyed a little bit, is why the fuel gauge isn't working. So it's keeping the float pinched on the side of the tank, so we're gonna have to pull it out and kind of see how it's in there and adjust some things. Also, probably gonna be adjusting the way the line hooks up to the sending unit, because the only line actually going to my stock sending unit is my return line. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and get started on that, and we might end up actually taking these traction bars out the way. I haven't decided yet, just so there's more room underneath here. But yeah, so we'll get those two bolts undone and see where it goes.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy, and silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn, no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove.
Alright, so one thing you guys will notice is up here, right? This is the sending unit, right? And there's my one line connecting to it right here. This is what we got to get off before we can drop the tank the rest of the way down, and then that way we can loosen this ring around here up and pull this up and out. There's not enough room right here, so we have to drop it some more, but won't be too bad. That'll be pretty easy to do. So we're gonna drop it some more, and then we're gonna disconnect this line first, and then we're gonna drop it some more, and then we're going to see about moving this so we can hopefully get our fuel gauge back.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it.
Alright, what is going on, y'all? So if you can notice, that is the plug. Where's that? This is the electrical plug, and this is the fuel line, the return line I was telling you all about. Right, now they're undone, so now we can just take this and do what I need to do with it. Just another thing, when y'all are installing your FASS, you will have to drop tank because you will need a return for the FASS. So I had to put in a different return for the FASS because the line was bigger. That's what this is, and that red return piece, what I did for the other side is I just put a cap on it because it's supposed to be a draw straw, like a feed and return, but I did a sump instead, so I just did a block off. There's a bolt with a rubber cap on the end of it. It's the one that the kit comes with the 3 splines on it, and then I found a rubber end boot, or like rubber end cap. That just slid on and actually is locked on there, so it prevents any dirt from falling down in there. And then same for on this one, there's a little itty bitty one on the sending unit that would technically send fuel to the factory lift pump. There's another block off on it. And then there's the factory return line coming back still. And I actually took out the whole line, the whole feed line from the frame rail when I had the tank dropped. So there is no feed line going from the tank to the front, just a return line from the front to the back. Yeah, so we'll get started on that. I unfortunately don't, I'm a one-man army, so I don't have somebody to hold the camera up here or a way to really hold it up here so you guys can see what I'm doing. So the best that I can do is kind of walk you through it. So we're going to be taking this rubber ring. It's got some splines on it, as you can see. We're going to be twisting it loose completely, pulling it off, and then we'll be pulling the sending unit out. I'm still going to have to drop the tank a little bit more. Hopefully nothing crazy more, because we didn't undo the line from the pickup, which we were trying to avoid having to do that anyways. But I still don't really have enough space here. We'll see. Hoping I do, but we'll have to play around and figure it out. But yeah, stay tuned.
Who I am, I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again.
And you ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man, I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never second guessing, I just do what I was destined. Cause I feel I got the blessing, persistence and obsession. That's how you keep progressing, I already learned that lesson, yeah.
I'm changing who I am, I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving.
Alright, what's going on, y'all? So, sorry, I had to change my shirt and stuff. I got fuel all over me, but we now have it back in there. After we pulled it out, readjusted it, it was at the wrong angle. So we're going to jack it back up, and we're going to plug the return line in and the electrical connector in, and we're just going to see if that makes my fuel gauge work. If it does, awesome. That would be amazing. but everything is plugged back in. Alrighty, y'all. So, like I said, my fuel gauge wasn't working right. Well, it's because of the angle on the fuel supply, or the sending unit. It had the arm in a kink, or like against the tank, so it wasn't reading my fuel level. But now, when I turn my key on here, I'm getting a reading, which means I have over half a tank, which is awesome. Alright, so now we got that working. Now we just have to finish jacking it up and putting on the tank straps. Put this neck back in here. I actually had to take this out to get it down more. Forgot to show that on the video. So I gotta get that back in there. And then we should be good to go. Fuel gauge and everything should be working just fine. Yeah, that's where we're at. If you would like to see me finish, I'm gonna have the finishing at the end, but if you don't care, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you want to follow me at my Instagram page, that'd be awesome. And also, merch is a KFM Design 2 on Etsy. I'll put the link right here for you. Make sure you go to that page, check out the merch that's available, and stay tuned to the channel for more to come. So now we've got the tank up. I don't know if anybody has heard this truck yet, so you know, if you stayed for the end. There it is. Fuel gauge now working and reading. Good. All right, again, remember guys, if you like the content, please continue to follow for more. All right, and there will be more to come. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below.